A brand new study says Detroiters are being charged the same prices for very unequal internet service. The study by the nonprofit, the Markup, found some people are paying over 100 times more for their data than their neighbors.
The thing that people often knew is that the internet service in their neighborhood wasn't great. But what they didn't know is that they were being asked to pay the same amount as folks in neighborhoods where the internet service was great. We used scraping techniques to gather data points on over 1 million plans.
That allowed us to be really ambitious and not just look at one small city, one provider, but 4 different providers in 38 major cities across the United States.
We collected data about the prices and the speeds they were charging, and we mapped those against, demographic factors like race and income and historical redlining status. Redlining is a reference to a series of maps that the federal government made in, I think, the 1930s to define different areas of cities based on kind of the risk that was involved in holding mortgages.
The effects of redlining are long-term. These neighborhoods still have higher rates of asthma and gunshot fatalities. It's only natural to look at other infrastructure developments and how they've been unequally distributed. And so the term digital redlining kind of occurred about looking at internet access.
We suspected that we weren't getting the services that we were paying for, but it wasn't until we started getting the media attention that we began to notice that our situation wasn't unique.
Kansas City is a great example. There's a huge divide. One side has just a ton of slow internet plans from AT&T, the other is basically all fiber. And that line is like the historical segregation line. Indeed, we found disparities in all but 2 of the major cities. Getting that proof is the first step of saying that there's actually something structurally wrong here.
Our community is going to have the fastest internet in town, and I'm really proud of that, and I have to give a lot of that credit to the power of the press, because we suffered in silence for so long before this.
Hopefully, by giving people access to these data sets and showing them how to make their own, they have more agency to understand these systems and demand accountability.